This is the current reality of Russia, losing more power every day in Ukrainian territory, but constantly spreading different propaganda in the media. As you'll see in a moment, the facts on the battlefield, they are far from propaganda. Shattered armored vehicles, tanks engulfed in flames, and exploding howitzers. Today, we've compiled the most striking moments from the front lines for you. No matter how well they're hidden in Ukrainian territory, they'll all be found and cleared to the last one. Ukrainian Special Forces drone operators from the 8th Regiment are launching HIMARS and artillery attacks on Russian Msta-B howitzers and BM-21 Grad systems in the Kursk region, which thought they were very carefully camouflaged. As a result of this successful operation, 5 Msta-B were damaged and 1 Grad launcher was destroyed. Friends, if you, like us, want Ukraine to win, write Slava Ukraine in the comments. We're witnessing an incredible show of force, courage, gunpowder, and victory. We'll see them all together. Ukrainian Army Marder armored personnel carrier, belonging to the 225th Separate Assault Regiment, doesn't retreat despite being under heavy fire. It bravely counterattacks and manages to suppress Russian positions all by itself. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and turn on notifications as we continue to provide the latest news. The Ukrainian army acted after gathering intelligence. A Russian command center in Tetkino village in the detected Kursk region was hit with a pair of JDAMs. This command center was a very important point for the Russians, both for holding the region and for its administrative control. The Ukrainian army achieved a very successful feat. As Russian army soldiers were moving to the field for support, A first-person camera view from inside a UAZ Bukanka military truck, recorded with a head-mounted camera, shows them suddenly being hunted by Ukrainian army operators with an FPV quadcopter in Ukrainian territory. At a moment, they thought everything was going well. Meanwhile, according to CNN, Russia might launch a large-scale summer offensive in the coming days or weeks. Ukrainian sources estimate that up to 160,000 Russian soldiers have gathered on the front line. Border Guard FPV operators from the Ukrainian Army's Phoenix unit continue to undermine Moscow's and Putin's image, causing significant damage. Today's menu was quite extensive: a tank, one D-20 howitzer, an ammunition and troop shelter. A UAZ loaf truck, and Russian personnel and motorcycle units were destroyed, sending the message to the occupiers that they won't find shelter in these lands. There was a complete downfall in the Lyman direction. The Ukrainian Army's Signum Battalion's fiber-optic FPV, unmanned aerial vehicles, first destroyed Russian logistics vehicles head-on while they were on the move. Then hit two invading soldiers, a soldier on a motorcycle, and soldiers on road duty in the area. They virtually made a show of force, telling them there's no place for them in these lands. A MiG-29 fighter jet belonging to the Ukrainian Air Force dropped 4 GBU-39 bombs on a Russian Army ammunition depot, military unit, and positions in Oleksivka, Kursk region. The incident was also observed by unmanned aerial vehicles belonging to the 33rd Assault Regiment. Caught in the act, Ukrainian Air Force FPV operator attacks are destroying the enemy. Drone operators of the 3rd Assault Unit detected and completely destroyed enemy forces preparing for attack in the forested areas of the Kharkiv region. This is a new hitting style that destroys enemies with precise strikes, leaving none a chance to escape. A group of infantry soldiers was detected and destroyed by fire. It was confirmed that none survived. TURRA 30 V10. This is a remote-controlled weapon system from the Slovak company EVPU. The system can be integrated with light-wheeled, tracked armored, and combat vehicles. As Ukraine, in addition to using drones and all kinds of unmanned vehicles for offense and defense, we've taken a very smart step to protect ourselves against these vehicles. This Slovak-made vehicle has a 3D radar to best detect drones, and with this state-of-the-art radar, it can detect enemy drones from 750 meters away. It can hunt drones from 300 meters with its Mk-44S weapon. At the same time, with the Cadius twin weapon, it becomes a complete drone destroyer at 200 meters. It can also launch its own kamikaze drones for counterattacks. Thanks to its APS Harpia fragmentation ammunition, it can destroy drones more easily. It's a complete drone hunter. The Russian army continues to look for new ways to breach Ukrainian airspace. To do this, they launched several groups of Shahid and Gerber drones at different altitudes in a single direction. However, they haven't achieved any special success. All available means were used to repel the attack: MVG, vertical, aviation, and even light motorized aircraft. The combat efforts of GUR UAV operators against Russian infantry and vehicles in the Sumy region. One ATV vehicle was destroyed along with its drivers before it even set off. Motorized infantry, soldiers abandoning their vehicles and fleeing. The Ukrainian army continues to clear the field with kamikaze FPV drones. Destruction of the Russian Strelo T-10 air defense system and its crew with an FPV drone. Location, Kursk. Operators from the reconnaissance wing of the SBU's 413th Raid Battalion detected the Strela 10 air defense system. The system tried to shoot down our UAV, but the operators skillfully dodged the missile, tracked the system's movement, and directed their next attack there. Destruction of Russian logistics by the Ukrainian SSO UA Reg team unit. Like the Russians, the Ukrainians also set ambushes using JDAM drones, which take off when detected near the target. In some cases, JDAM drones are placed on already damaged vehicles. Sometimes they are placed at a crossroads where the operator can discreetly watch the vehicle pass by and then pursue it. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon. This way you won't miss any critical news, and you'll be the first to access the latest footage from the front lines. We will continue to show the real face of war, sharing truths from the field instead of propaganda. Your support is very valuable to us. See you in the next video. Slava Ukraina, Heroyam Slava.